Where's the loving go? You know easy now. Where the love go? What's going on, guys? It's Nando back with one more video. Thanks for stopping by. And I've got something really tiny to show you. Something so tiny that you're even going to start to question if things are tiny or not. You guys see that? I don't think you can see that. What does that say? What does that say? DJI. All right, so look. I jumped on the hype. I jumped on it, all right? I saw those privileged YouTubers talk about the DJI Osmo Pocket. And I got excited. I couldn't help it. I got excited. I wanted it. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to use it. I think I know how I'm going to use it. I'm probably not going to use it a lot. $349.99 US dollars gets you the DJI Osmo. You see this? I have yet to use it. This is what happens when you care about the YouTubes. This is what happens when you care about the people watching. You buy this thing and then you watch it and stare at it for a few days and you don't play with it. So check that out. That's all that comes in the box, guys, pretty much. Pretty much that's all that comes in the box. So let me show you real quick. So let's start off with the carrying case. So the carrying case, pretty sweet. Small, tiny. There's some instructions on how to work it. So then you got this little clasp thing, right, to keep it nice and secure. Inside of it, you've got salt for the haters, so give them that. And then you've got, what do you got? You got booklets. Okay, 2 of them. I don't know who actually reads booklets these days, but so you got the first thing is the charge cable. Normal USB on one side, and then USB-C on the other. You've got a little lanyard thingamajig, right? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of these, where you put it around your hand like this, and then you're like, wah! It's not gonna fly off. And then you've got these little things. Now, this thing right here, these little things, is gonna stress me out. Are tiny, easy to lose. And on one, I'm not even gonna open it, is USB-C. On the other is a lightning port. So basically you take these and then you plug it in to, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. You're gonna plug it in to the actual Osmo Pocket, and then you're able to use the device of your choice, USB, most likely a phone. You're actually able to use the phone as a larger viewfinder, and it has some extra, built-in functionality. So you're actually going to be able to do more than just use the tiny screen. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. So this part right here is where you're actually going to then plug in one of these, right? Because it's going to slap on like that. And I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go ahead and peel the screen back. Do you see that though? That's how wild this is. There's a small little screen actually built into the Pocket. Now, I don't know how useful this is going to be. I mean, clearly it's going to be more useful than not having a screen, because if you didn't have the screen, then you would be forced to use the actual cell phone. So in this case, I have my Pixel 3 XL over here. And I don't know if any of you guys use, I'm sure some people watching this video use the DJI Osmo Mobile, but that one you actually need a smartphone to use with it. You plug it in, the smartphone does everything. The smartphone records, the smartphone is the viewfinder, and the rest of it is just the gimbal. This is independent. You don't need a smartphone in order to use this. You can have a smartphone, but you don't need a smartphone. So the smartphone is going to add added functionality, but I really like that they went with the choice of adding a screen. Now, if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you've seen other videos on the Osmo Pocket. I'm gonna say this thing is tiny. That's not what she said. This is what I'm saying. This thing is tiny, but it has heft to it. It actually feels good in hand. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna snap off. It doesn't feel like this is a toy. It actually has a good weight to it. It feels top heavy a little bit. Yeah, I think a little bit top heavy, obviously, because that's where you have the camera module, but it looks good. So kind of let's go around the device here. if you're looking at it straight on the left-hand side, you're gonna have the, see that little port right there? That's the port for your SD card, micro SD card. Bottom, you have the port USB-C charging. Thank you, DJI, for doing that. What else do you've got? I told you about that this is where you can add additional adapters. This is going to be cool that they have this right now. It's mostly being used for the for that one little piece. You've got the screen, you've got the record button, whether that's for taking photos or shooting video, depending on which mode you're on. This is probably like a mode button of sorts. And I know that they've already released a couple updates on it, so that's pretty dope. And then when you put it in the case, look at this little cute case, right? So you've got the cute little case. Not exactly sure how this all fits in. Yeah, so you put it sideways, boom, look at that. Fits in your pocket. Unless you're probably wearing skinny jeans and then it's looking like you've got a bulge in your pocket if you're but yeah, it fits in your pocket. So, yeah. There you have it. I'm hoping that this becomes my go-to recording device for any time that I'm not doing one of these videos. Meaning, it's gonna go with me everywhere. That's my intentions. In my backpack to work, in my pocket or backpack when I'm traveling or hiking or this and any other. It's just gonna be something that's always there, because something that's this small, how do you not have it with you everywhere? I mean, truly, like, what are the reasons why you wouldn't take this somewhere? There are really no reasons. You're going traveling, take it with you. Going on vacation, definitely take it with you. Now, I am going to also say this. I have a GoPro Hero 7 Black that I've barely used, but that has its own place. I might do a comparison video between that and this, but all those videos of people talking about this replacing the GoPro series of any kind, no. That has its own place, especially with that hyper smooth stabilization that GoPro has introduced to the game. And this is going to be perfect for anyone who wants to have better home production video, someone who actually wants to upgrade their production quality, someone who wants to add another layer of video to what they already produce, because this being so small, this should be able to go everywhere and this should be able to record a lot of cool things. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button if you did. Leave comments, questions below. I'll try to answer those as much as I can. And more importantly, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like always, stay geeky. You already know how that is. And hit that subscribe, man. I really appreciate every one of you folks. And I might even doing a live video soon in which I'll show me using it. Feel free to join in, ask questions, and things of that nature. Like always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, salute, and adios.